Hi, this is Willow from the Pomerantz Business Library. Today we're going to look at Passport and we're going to find industry analyses. So this is the Passport interface that you'll get into logging in through the library website. And it really is a great place for international information on a number of different industries. It really is kind of consumer goods type products, so you're not going to find like chemical industries or manufacturing or agriculture within it. But it is one of the few resources that we have that will have the international information on those consumer good industries. The navigation is a bit funny. The search bar is not fantastic. You can type some things in there, but the best way kind of to discover what this resource has is to go through the industries section here. So if we click on industries, this gives you an idea of what is covered in here. So appliances and electronics, drinks, food and nutrition, health and beauty, home products, luxury and fashion, nicotine and cannabis, services, and B2B. And within each of those, it will break down further, but these are the high level categories that it covers. So if we want to look at something like clothing or shoes, we would go to luxury and fashion, and then we can see the categories that it covers here. So now we're going to move over and start selecting on this left-hand side here where it says Explore Analysis. So we can choose our industry and choose which type of analysis we want and which geography and so on. So I can choose an industry here. So my options are apparel and footwear, luxury goods, or personal accessories, and I'm going to go to apparel footwear. And then I'm going to choose my analysis, and I want to look at a country report so that I can pick a specific country and get some information on the industry within that country. So my category, again, it's going to break down a little further here. So I can see that there's largely apparel and footwear, but then I can look at children's wear or apparel accessories or menswear, and I want to look at footwear. So I'm going to click that one. And then I'm going to choose my geography to see which country I want to focus on. And there's a list here. So just to be aware, every country is not covered, of course. It's going to be the countries that have a larger industry within this area. So there's got to be some dollars moving within the country for there to be some data here, right? So we can pick, let's pick, just going to scroll down here and see, let's pick Denmark. Okay, and then we're going to click go, and it's going to take us to the industry information for this specific country. So we're in footwear in Denmark. It's a country report, March 2022. So first of all, we can just see this key data finding section, which is telling us what's happening, and there's some developments. So footwear benefit from consumers returning to more normal lifestyles in 2021, right? We can see here from this market size that things definitely dropped down in 2020, and then the forecast is for them to kind of recover over the next 5 years, which is great. And we can scroll down and see what other information is here. We have a little bit of information on category information. So they're breaking it down to children's, men's, and women's footwear. We have some of the main companies here, right? So within Denmark, there's Nike Denmark and Adidas Denmark, and then a bunch of other companies as well, right, that we might not be familiar with. So those are listed there. If we want to get more into the data, we can click on this data graphics section here, this tab, and then we can see that sales again, sales performance. Here's that category, and then here's specific, this is children's. And then we can see distribution information. And here is those companies again, but also we have brand share as well. So we can see that H&M has the largest brand share of footwear in Denmark, interestingly. And then you can see Nike, Adidas, Asics, some of the other big names that you might be familiar with. There is also company share performance in footwear here. Okay, retail sales performance, a bunch of other data as well. Okay, and we can scroll back up as well. And then the other interesting things that you might want to see, there is this context which talks about what's happening internationally in the world and how Denmark sits within the international context. You can download the whole report here, or you can see related reports here. But the bulk of the information that you're going to want is probably in the analysis and the data graphics section. So I hope that gives you a good introduction to Passport. Thanks.